Oh yeah, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube channel. I am your host, Crypto Bro, and we are back at it again with another edition of a beastly stream coming up at you tonight, live in Ohio. It's a beautiful Thursday evening / early Friday morning. And a couple of different things occurring in the market today that have me questioning the overall analysis. So we definitely have plenty to touch up on here today. I don't think I have any announcements. No. Work's been busy as shit. Work was busy as shit today. It's awesome. I feel good. I feel like I got a nice little workout today. My arms are definitely feeling a little fresh right now. It's been quite some time since I've slung around one of those big-ass sledgehammers for that long a time. So definitely feeling a little bit of a workout today. And overall, I feel great. We have plenty to talk about. So I think we're just going to cut to the chase today, ladies and gentlemen. I did not post in the Blackfire Technical Analysis Facebook community today. I do apologize. Like I said, I got into work and it was start to finish, busy as hell all the way through. My cousin's in the house. What's going on, cousin Mike? Thanks for stopping by the YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. Work was extra today, so it's likely to be extra for quite a long time, and I just want to give you guys a heads up that my participation in the group chat might be limited, but I will try my very best not to forget, at the very least, to shoot out that daily post every morning, so that you guys can drop some comments, some requests. Anybody that's watching today, if you do have any requests for anything to be analyzed, go ahead and throw them in the comment section of the YouTube channel, or come to the Blackfire group chat and throw them in there. I will very, very, very happily conduct those requests for you, but outside of that, busy as usual. We're gonna go ahead, swing on through, check out Mr. NASDAQ here. What I don't like is the simple fact that, boom, lower high. In this entire structure, this entire formation here, right, this is our low, and again, this is something that, again, while I did see an uptrend in formulation here, we never confirmed a higher high, and yet again, rejecting the 21 exponential. Again, that's why it's so important to wait for confirmation above or below the 21, because, a lot, somebody aggressive could have been like, yep, this is a 21 play right here, and boom, stomped out immediately, and now we're seeing continuation with price action below current tentative support here, looking at potentially confirming new lower lows, which would be classified as a change of behavior, but it could be remnants of just bearish continuation to the downside here. Again, when we look at the formation as a whole, we got our high formation here, and then this is the high that we need to see taken out before I am convinced of a change of behavior, and then boom, potentially seeing lower high and another lower high on top of rejecting the 21 exponential here. Not looking good so far. Again, that is my bearish perspective right now, and that's where I want to lead, just because, again, while I was a little bit more biased to the upside, I try to remind everybody that watches, anybody that's new to technical analysis or trading, or maybe are finding struggles, my opinion and nor does yours matter. Your opinion will not make you money. Your opinion will not make you money in this game. What will make you money is following the rule set of your trading strategy. And the most important rule set of my trading strategy for the 21 exponential moving average is waiting for confirmation. And look at that. Didn't get confirmation, clean rejection. We did identify the possibility of the 21 exponential being rejected, confirming a lower high. Guess what? That has been confirmed here. Lower high has been confirmed. If we break through 14,600 support, I will be looking for follow through, continuation all the way back down towards the current low, macro structural low at 13,920, give or take a few bucks here. But likely, in my opinion, we likely identify this as potentially a major lower high structure in this trend, and we likely see this low being taken out to the downside, identifying future targets to the downside as well. Boom, we got one right here. 15,530 could be a potential lower low target here, but I'm going to be looking at major targets here today and suggest that it is possible to see price action convert all the way down to 12,975 here, unless proven otherwise. And that proof otherwise would be like a bullish engulfing candlestick here above yesterday's open and above the 21 exponential, again above $15,065 here, at which point I'd be like, all right, the same sentiment would apply in my perspective. Yes, I would be looking for moves back up to current resistance here at 15,325, but again, I would be kind of skeptical upon not seeing a confirmation closure, right? Even if we do see some kind of reversal style candlestick here, I still won't be convinced of taking a position until I get that secondary candle closure above to confirm, right? That is the most important thing, aside from risk management, about pulling the trigger on a strategy. And for this strategy, most importantly, again, it is that secondary candle closure above or below to confirm. You always wait for confirmation, right? A lot of the times you see aggressive traders lose, and again, I'm not saying that this couldn't have potentially been a trade. Again, it could go any which way. It could have closed above the 21 and continued on and confirmed a real nice uptrend here, but that bearish perspective starts to set in when you see lower highs confirmed. It looks like the structure is losing momentum. It looks like momentum oscillators are losing momentum, and likely we see price action continue to the downside. But nonetheless, we do have trajectory targets to the upside. Again, the first resistance here. But as far as the structure is concerned, I need to see, I need to see a change of behavior. I need to see it confirmed. I need to see higher highs, and I definitely do not want to see this low taken out if we're going to continue some kind of formation to the upside here. Obviously, looking for potential targets to the upside, 15,500 as far as I'm going to go for now until proven otherwise. Simply because, again, we rejected the 21. So looking at stochastics here, potentially rejecting the bottom side of the bullish control zone, never a good signal from the bullish perspective, in my opinion. And RSI coming in here, flagging a little bit of bearish divergence, but rejecting the 50 read as well, and currently crossing below the exponential here. I would suggest if we do close on new lows, from a price action perspective, we likely see the exponential force its way into a negative slope. Not good for the bulls, right? Not good for the bulls. We do again see the trending structure to the downside. Big change of behavior lows right here. Boom, reaction off, rejecting the 21 exponential, and potentially we see some continuation to the downside. Now, for me, that's exciting. That's what I want to see, only because I kind of want the market to die so that I can just scoop up a bunch of my own saved cash and throw it in and buy a bunch of the lows, maybe bear cycle lows, if this does formulate into a long-term trending bear market here. Looking to buy the macro cycle lows, and then basically patiently await the next bullish cycle to the upside. That's what I want. I want to buy shit real cheap here. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. SPY futures here confirmed a higher high, but same sentiment here. Don't like to see new lows on the formation, but with the higher high present, it does suggest that this low here is inconsequential. So we're gonna be focusing on this one here, right? The structural low, and it wouldn't be out of the question to see something like this. Right? It wouldn't be out of the question to see price action come down, confirm a legitimate higher low in this region before continuing the uptrend to the upside, or we collapse. We see a collapse. We see this confirm as downtrend continuation, and we see price action breach the current support at 4,300 bucks even, give or take a few bucks. I'm still in drawing mode. I'm stupid. What the hell? There we go. I'm gonna move this trend line a little bit. I don't know why it's so off right now. Boom. Candle body support there. Yeah. It wouldn't be out of the question to see price action come back all the way down to 4307, assuming that we do get today's candle closure confirmed below tentative support right now. Yes, it would classify a little bit of a change of behavior, but again, looking at the microstructure here, this is the major consolidation low. This is not such a major low right now, and taking that out from this perspective wouldn't necessarily be the worst idea. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Again, only because we did get uptrend confirmation here with a higher high in the structure. But from the whole formations perspective, we could also still classify this entire structure here as a major, lower high here before seeing bear market continuation to the downside. So it would be suggested downside continuation as a result of any candle closure below current support, which is at what, 44.75. I would be looking for support. I mean, the diagonal trend line here is not even a trend line yet. It's just a little bit of hopium, a little bit of mental play here, but realistically the only target we have left to the downside is right here at $4,300. Again, if we do confirm below this support here, the only thing that would convince me otherwise, same thing as NASDAQ, would be full reversal back above the 21 exponential, and more importantly from a conservative standpoint on new highs above 45.85. That would convince me of a move all the way back up to next tentative resistance somewhere around 46.55, and that's where things get a little exciting. But realistically, again, from a long-term bullish perspective, I'm still looking at the 47.20 resistance level here, the last lower high, before continuing to these lower lows here on the structure. So, momentum oscillators kind of doing the same thing, looking like we want to see rejection of the the bullish control zone, but this one's in it. This one's actually in it. So this, if we do see a collapse of stochastics, I would classify this as a rejection of the critical zone here, which not necessarily a terrible thing, but not a good thing at the same time. RSI, in my opinion, is a little more important. Again, rejecting the 50 read, crossing the exponential, never a good signal, especially closing on potentially lower lows here from an RSI perspective. All of it just suggests that the downtrend could potentially continue. Look at that. We got a perfect RSI diagonal trend line to the downside here. Multiple touch points to provide validity to the structure here. A lot of evidence here suggesting that we see further pullbacks, further downside movements in the stock market. I am interested to see what the US dollar index is doing in confluence with, a little bit of red in the stock market today. Give me 1 second while I get my entire life together. Gonna hop on some of this Wawa, bruh. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me. Not really. I don't care. All right. So, plenty of evidence here suggesting downside pressure on all accounts, as I stutter like no tomorrow. Let's see if this lines up at all. I mean, no, not really. Not really. Doesn't really line up, to be quite honest with you, but pressure still remains, guys. So most important thing that I'm looking for is, continuation below the 21 or a full reversal back above the 21. But even if we do confirm a reversal above the 21, I want to see that secondary candle closure above, or I am not convinced of anything, right? Because we could poke back above it just to reject it again. And that's why I was paying attention to this candle formation here so closely yesterday. I wanted to see if this candle that closed on the 7th of February closed above the 21, and it in fact did not. This one did, and that's where I was like, all right, time to get a little excited. And then we got a bearish engulfing candlestick here and continuation to the downside. Again, plenty of evidence suggesting continuation to the downside, and there was plenty of evidence present to suggest the possible rejection of the 21, and there was also plenty of evidence to suggest continuation of a potential uptrend in formation. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. We're going to go ahead and check out the US dollar index. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Back above the diagonal trend line of peace and prosperity, and back above the 21 exponential today. 21 exponential is seeming to form a little bit of a positive slope here. If we do confirm a candle closure above 95.80 today, I will look for that secondary candle closure tomorrow to confirm, at which point I'm looking for resistance immediately all the way up towards 96.67. And again, in my opinion, likely much further. I would be looking for higher highs to be a result of confirming higher low structure here on the US dollar index, which, look at that, low confirmed. That just happened today. Low has been confirmed. A higher low has been confirmed on this one. So I am most certainly looking for continuation to the upside towards the next resistance here. Critical signal confirmed on stochastics. Fresh cross above the bottom side of the bearish control zone, escaping the bearish critical zone. Critical shot fired number 1. Critical shot fired number 2. RSI above the 50 read and above the exponential, looking to potentially confirmed. Warning shot fired number 3. Higher low absolutely confirmed on RSI and price action. Warning shot number 4, break above the 21 exponential. Now we wait for that final piece of evidence to confirm an entry on a trade here, which me personally, I would most certainly take. Not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, and mitigate my risk 2% off the 21 exponential. But very, very, very evidently here, given the evidence based on this chart here, I would be very confident with continuation at the very least to the next resistance at 96.67. But again, I just have that feeling since we're still in this very, very, very immaculate and strong bullish trending formation here, would not be out of the question to see continuation to new highs above 97.25 and see another retest of 97 and 97.67 here. So looking very, very good. A lot of critical signals flying off to the upside. The only thing that would convince me otherwise would be a breakdown below the 21 exponential and continuation below this point here. This low here, any candle closure below 95.30, I would be very convinced of price action momentum, movements towards the next low here towards 94.85 and likely lower. I would actually be looking for like 94.32 to the downside here. But we have a low confirmed, we have a higher low confirmed, we have a plethora of evidence to the upside suggesting continuation, which could be the reason why we're seeing some, potential downtrending confirmations with the rest of the market here. And if this one absolutely explodes, man, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be looking for the rest of the market to decline. I'm definitely going to be planning for that to happen. Again, it doesn't have to happen that way. The stock market and cryptocurrency market can do whatever the fuck it wants, to be quite honest with you. But generally speaking, when the US dollar index is immaculately bullish, long-term bullish, typically you see the rest of the market not so bullish, acting very downtrendy, very bear markety, right? So we're going to go ahead, hop, skip, and check out Mr. Bitcoin over here. Uptrend, this one has a change of behavior, right? This is kind of the only one that I'm looking at that's like, all right, cool, right? But do we have any downtrending diagonal trend lines to be in consideration of? Absolutely we do. That it could be right. Technically, we had this. I think we had like a channel. Did we have a channel? Let's look. A wedge. We had a falling wedge here on this formation. A falling wedge here on this formation. And typically, if they break to the upside, they continue in a bullish formation here. But again, very evidently with this whole downtrending formation, very, very, very clean trading below the 21 exponential here. A one fake out occurred where I was slightly convinced to enter in a long, but we got met with rejection, resistance here. Actually closed my position on the secondary candle closure above the 21, and man, I really wish I wouldn't have done that because the 21 has been controlling price action all the way down. Now we see, boom, a nice reversal style formation confirming a change of behavior above the last major high, major lower high at $44,000, and forcing the 21 back to a positive slope, escaping the falling channel formation. Again, I did suggest for cryptocurrency it wouldn't be out of the question to see pullbacks all the way to the 21 exponential, maybe even a little lower to the next support level at 38,150. Would not be out of the question, but until I see confirmation below the last higher low at 36,930, I am very convinced that we have an uptrend with this formation here. We do have a top call already on RSI. Not the worst thing, right? We saw reversal style formation here on RSI as well as price action above the 50 read, confirming with the 21 exponential, positive slope on the exponential, new highs across the board for RSI. Again, would not be out of the question to see some sell pressure come in, and until proven otherwise, I am looking for general continuation overall towards the next target, which would be up here. Yeah, that would be the next tentative target, somewhere like $51,000. Again, assuming that we see, a higher low formulate anywhere above the last higher low, and continuation off of that. That's kind of the next target, at least from my perspective. That's where I have my next take profit set up, which from my last take profit, which was here, isn't a bad play. Not a bad play. 16% on the next take profit. Not a bad play, if I do say so myself. So that's kind of what I'm planning for. I'm also planning for the structure to fail, right? Plan for everything, expect nothing. We see stochastics here sharply crossing to the downside in the bullish critical zone. And again, while we're in the bullish critical zone, I cannot say anything bearish, but it is a little sign of concern when we see such a violent cross to the downside right off the rip shortly after entry here. So it'll be very interesting to see what price action does. If we flip and confirm lower lows in this structure, I'm going to be looking for lower macro lows, to be quite honest with you. If we take out 36,930, I'm going to be looking for obviously the first test of the current lower structure here at 34,550. But realistically, I would be looking for a flip all the way down to 29,730 at the end of the day. So we have targets to the upside, targets to the downside, momentum oscillators covered. We're going to go ahead and check out the Hall of Fame Village. I wonder if it moved. I had no time to look at it today, and nope, didn't move. It did have a little upside action, and again, from an RSI perspective, right, escaping the bearish control zone, something big could be formulating here. But could this be a bearish pennant? Could this be a little bit of a bearish pennant? I'd say yeah. It is suggested that this could potentially be a little bit of a bearish pennant, which does not bode well for the bullish perspective. How about I get a measured move off of that? No idea. Right, this is why I'm not a pattern trader, because some of the patterns I'm not familiar with, but I did see something on one of the pages that I follow for technical analysis about the bearish pennant, potentially information here for the Hall of Fame Village right now. More importantly, I'm looking at this as consolidation still. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a formation, but again, in my opinion, and other people have different perspectives for this kind of stuff, but from my perspective, horizontals carry more weight than pattern formations. And I'm going to be very, 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 very closely eyeballing these two levels here. First level, same as yesterday, $1.15. The lower level is about $1.05. I don't have any projected targets other than psychological levels to the downside, like 75 cents for this one. If you're going to short trade it to the downside, but I do have very clear and well-defined historical levels to the upside. If we break above $1.16, I would be looking for continuation towards $1.32 if that condition is met, and more importantly, if we confirm a secondary candle closure above the 21, force it to a positive slope, I would look for a very big breakout to potentially occur above $1.32 all the way up to the next major level towards $1.80, which is very much tradable above the 21 here, assuming that maybe entry is around this point here. And that's a 37.5% trade to the upside. Very, very, very tradable move. Again, if we see confirmation of any of that. Again, sometimes you have to do a little bit of mental play, just to kind of come up with different types of ideas, different types of ways price action can move and ebb and flow to make a solid game plan for how you're going to execute. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with the Hall of Fame. Like, is it going to die? Is it going to continue to dump? Or is it going to finally break the fuck out and start giving us a little bit of a relief rally to the upside? Because quite honestly, this thing's been getting completely slammed since the bear market confirmed here below the 21 exponential. We've had a couple of tradable trades, very short trades above the 21 since that point, but 21 has been dictating price action the entire time to the downside. So, the sentiment remains, as long as we remain below the 21 exponential, I'm not looking for anything positive, but it is tightening up. I do think something big is likely to occur very, very, very soon for the Hall of Fame Village here. We'll have to wait and see. We'll definitely have to wait and see. No requests tonight so far. If you're watching the stream and you want me to analyze any of your requests, go ahead and drop the ticker in the group chat or on the comment section in this live stream video, and I will most certainly fulfill that for you. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for watching the channel tonight. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that little bell. I am trying to grow a little bit, but I'm not trying to stay focused on growing, right? I'm just trying to stay focused on trading here. We're going to go ahead and move on. Hall of Fame, what's next? Is that it? That can't be it. Maybe I'll do a couple for fun, because that's my bulk analysis in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's look at AMC. I know there's a little bit of spice going on with AMC right now. Did we confirm above the 21? Oh shit, we did, dog. Actually, we almost met the next target to the upside, but it got sold off rather quickly here. Technically, we have an uptrend in formation, higher highs, higher lows, right? Here's your last low right here on the 27th and 26th, 27th, 28th of January, and then we have this one here confirming on the 7th and the 8th of February, and then we had this high confirm on the 1st of February, and now we have higher highs above that. So microstructure, yes, it's a higher, it's an uptrend, higher lows technically, right? Close enough is close enough for it to be confirmed as an uptrend, but for AMC here, we're confirmed above the 21 exponential. I am going to be looking for continuation all the way back up to current resistance here at 22.10. But again, if we see, this, uptrend formulate with girth, right, with power here, I'm going to be very convinced that we could potentially see a little bit of a push all the way back above 23.45 here. We do have a critical signal confirming on stochastics back out of the bearish control zone, heading very much close towards that neutral territory, that 50 read here on stochastics. Cross above there with continuation is very juicy evidence for continuation further on. RSI is the only thing that looks a little choppy here. Again, same thing, uptrending formation here. Technically, we do have new higher highs, and we have seen an escape out of the bearish control zone, and the exponential is positive, but we're still in bearish territory right now. Anything can happen. Always prepare. I would suggest with any candle closure currently below the 21 exponential, I'd look for a retest of the current lows right around 14.50, and anything below there completely destroys the bullish thesis. And I would be looking for 11.95 and maybe even lower, all the way towards $8.95 here. But again, gotta have a little bit of hopium. Gotta have a little bit of for that bullish momentum to the upside. Very nice move to the upside above the 21, confirming above the 21, definitely giving me a lot of confidence, especially with stochastics back above the bearish control zone here. Again, the RSI, not so much just yet. I do believe this is a reaction of the sell-off we saw today after meeting essentially nearly meeting the upside tested target here of resistance at 21 bucks. But nonetheless, again, per my trading rules, per my trading strategy, no matter what, I have to take the trade above the 21. We have confirmation above the 21. So as far as I'm concerned, I am looking for continuation further up. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If you make trades based off my analysis, it's your own goddamn fault if you lose, because there is a litany of things that I do to ensure my risk is completely managed, and some of those strategies I tend to forget to share sometimes. What's next? Let's see. Shiba Inu reacting very nicely above the 21, consolidating on support for a while and never confirming new tentative support. Actually, remaining resistance right now, I would be looking for continuation, just like Bitcoin, towards that 21 exponential. And yeah, same kind of thing here. Big downtrending structure was broken just like Bitcoin. Big wedge to the downside, broken just like Bitcoin. Yep. Nice little channel to the downside. Again, I'm not a pattern trader. I don't claim to be a pattern trader. I like to trade the 21 and horizontal support and resistance in confluence with RSI and stochastics, and sometimes fibs, but again, same thing. As long as we're above the 21, ladies and gentlemen, as long as we're above that 21 on all accounts, I'm looking for continuation. Short-term time frames does suggest a little bit of a pullback, but when we compare the shorter-term time frames to the daily here, it wouldn't be out of the question to confirm a higher low on the 21 or its corresponding support at 2,500 satoshis. And if we do that, I would be looking for like 4,000 satoshis to the upside, and anything above there, I get really fucking excited. I really do, especially if Bitcoin confirms uptrend continuation as well by confirming a higher low. Again, Bitcoin already confirmed a change of behavior, right? We confirmed a change of behavior above $44,000, and that was a significant level that I've been paying attention to for quite some time. And boom, confirmed an uptrend. So, if Bitcoin decides to go boom, boom, boom to the upside, I am most certainly going to be looking for the rest of the cryptocurrency market to follow suit. and the opposite applies. If Bitcoin just says, nope, just kidding, it's a trap, fuck you, and dumps to new lows, I'm going to be looking for other cryptocurrency markets to follow suit as well. Unfortunately, no requests. We have I'm going to give it one more opportunity. I'm going to give you guys like a minute, like 60 seconds. If you want me to analyze any of your stocks, Forex exchanges, cryptocurrencies, anything you want me to analyze real quick, drop it in the comment section, because I'm out of things to do. Yeah, this is pretty much the end of the stream. I'm gonna probably get off of here and start managing my own trades. I know I have to manage the risk a little bit, increase my stop loss on Bitcoin. I'm gonna get that knocked out and come up with some other trading plans for future trades. So, gotta keep working. I'll give you guys a chance. If you want requests, fill them out. Throw them in that comment section. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe, profitable. It's been a very, very, very good 9 months in the market for me. I can't complain. I love risk management. I love trading the 21. I love trading time frame where I can enter and just kind of relax and not freak out about my trade. I can have confidence. It's been good. It's been good, yo. Just to let you know. Just a little update. Life's good. Life's good right now. Might have a kid soon. I'm excited about that. Might have a kid. You know. Gotta have one. It's about time. I'm 28. Okay, I guess not. I guess no requests tonight. That's okay. It is kind of my fault that we didn't have requests. I just got slammed at work. As soon as I got in, I stayed busy the whole day and just kind of forgot to drop that post for you guys. So tomorrow I won't forget to drop that post, and hopefully we get some requests and a longer stream. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that did stop by, thank you. If you're new, come check us out on Facebook, Blackfire Technical Analysis, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is of the same name, Blackfire Technical Analysis. And that's going to do it for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, you already know what it is. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Peace.